Greetings, everybody. Nick here. Welcome back to Groovy Thursdays. We're at groove number 5 in 4/4 time at a slow tempo of 78 BPM. Now, this groove does not have a lot of fancy sticking in it. In fact, it's really simple. This groove is all about feel, pocket, and discipline. Can you play at this tempo with minimal sticking and have it feel good for a long period of time? Now, say you're in a band where you don't play songs at these tempos at all. Everything is like 200 BPM and up, or you don't even like playing this slow. Well, that's okay, but I would encourage you to practice at tempos like this every so often, at least, just to get that internal clock nice and solid and to work on your feel. It will make your faster tempos feel better if you're solid at a slow tempo like this. Let's get into the groove. It's just a 2-bar phrase. You're playing quarter notes in your hi-hat hand until the very last beat of the second bar, where you add an 8th note. Simple. The snare hand is backbeat related. It's just 2 and 4 with a ghost note in beat 3 of each bar, and then the double at the 4th beat of the second bar. I'll mouth it here for you in just a second. Now the rest is all about the kick drum, and this groove also has a swung feel to it. Okay, all based around sextuplets. At a slow tempo like this, the sextuplet is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. Now, the magic here happens at the end of the first bar going into the second bar. There's a kick drum on the very last sextuplet beat of beat 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then on beat 1 of the second bar. So you get a double. And with the swung feel and at this slow tempo, the goal is to make that double feel like it's, gosh, almost late at the very end. Ka-dum. So let me mouth the beat for you. Doom, ka, doom, ka, doom, ka, doom, ka, doom, da, doom, ka, shtuka, da, doom. That doom, doom at the end of the first bar is really what it's all about. With a solid 2 and 4 in your snare hand and that double and just everything feeling sort of just leaning back, it's great practice. Now, what I do when I practice a beat like this, I'll play this groove as solidly as I can for like a minute, 2 minutes straight. And just, it's hard. You work on your brain too. You have to stay focused at a slow tempo like that. When you're playing at a fast tempo with a lot of stuff going on, it's so fast, your brain moves faster, and it's almost easier to stay focused when it's like that. When you're in a slow tempo like this and all you're doing is quarter notes and 2 and 4, it's easy to get tripped up by your own brain. So it's good discipline. And I also suggest when you play this groove that you keep your metronome, practice to a metronome. When you have your metronome turned on, keep it at quarter notes. Don't turn the metronome to 8ths or 16ths or whatever to kind of help you when you're in your practice session. If you're in a studio session and you're working on a song at a slow tempo like this and you need the 8th note click to kind of help you when you're recording and people are paying money for you at the recording studio, there it's fine. All the rules go out the window there. Put the metronome wherever you need it to help you get through the song. But in your practice sessions, I suggest metronome at quarter notes and just play the groove as long as you can. Record yourself and listen back. Did the groove stay solid that whole time? Did you start rushing a snare drum here or a kick drum there? Does it all feel laid back? Again, it's really fun discipline in this exercise. And there you go. Groove number 5, have fun with it. I'd love to see you record and see what you do with this groove. So record and film yourself and post it up, share it. Let's see what you do with it. And thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next week for groove number 6. Cheers, everybody.